Marietta College. $1,200 of your closest friends across 100 acres. This is home.
Coming up today, the Israeli military intercepted and boarded several Gaza-bound aid ships.
And the latest on the federal government shutdown that is affecting local elections.
All this and more coming up on WCMO NewsCenter 15. Starts now. Hello and welcome to today's edition of WCMO NewsCenter 15. I'm Brendan Thompson.
And I'm Jackson Bandy. Topping our news today.
The Israeli military intercepted and boarded several Gaza-bound aid ships on Wednesday evening, according to organizers of the voyage who vowed to continue undeterred. GSF is an organization trying to get aid into Gaza using ships setting sail from ports across the Mediterranean. In addition to the boats confirmed to be intercepted, live stream coverage and communication has been lost with multiple other boats. They are working to account for all participants and crew.
The federal government shut down yesterday, and the escalating battle over which party bears the most blame has injected a major new question mark into the governor's race in Virginia. Early voting is already underway in the race between Democratic former Representative Abigail Spanberger and Republican Lieutenant Governor Winsome Earl Sears. Along with the New Jersey governor's race, it represents a critical gauge of the nation's political mood 1 year into Donald Trump's presidency.
Happy fall!
It is spooky season. Let's see if the cool weather will finally be rolling in.
Landon is here with the current conditions. What's going on outside right now, Landon?
Well, Brandon, compared to the last several weeks, the temperatures have started tapering off, so I think we're pretty much done with the 80s for right now, but we're dealing with the 70s right now. Right now, we're experiencing mostly sunny conditions with a expected high of 76, a high UV index level of 6, a fair air quality level of 22, and a low to medium pollen count, so that's good for those who suffer regularly from allergies. The winds will be running around the south for about 7 miles per hour. The humidity is roughly 51%. The sun rose earlier this morning about 7:22 and should be setting about 7 after 7 this evening. Now, as I said, we're about into our second week of autumn, and the temperatures have started cooling off from the mid-80s that they've been in for the last few weeks of September. And things are going to taper off throughout this upcoming weekend and into the beginning of the next week. But we'll go into a bit more detail on that when I return later on for the 5-day forecast, and I'm looking forward to that. But until then, it's great to be back here at WCMO TV, and back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Landon. Tyrese Gibson has broken his silence about an alleged incident in which neighbors say his dogs attacked and killed another dog. The singer-turned-actor posted a lengthy statement from his attorney to his verified Instagram account. He wishes to extend his deepest condolences to the family who lost their beloved dog in this tragic incident. An arrest warrant issued for Gibson after his dogs allegedly attacked and killed a 5-year-old Cavalier King Charles Spaniel named Henry, belonging to a neighbor in the upscale Atlanta community of Buckhead, where the star lives.
And Hurricane Imelda is turning up dangerous surf, rip currents, coastal flooding, and beach erosion along the United States East Coast as it races past Bermuda. Bermuda was under a hurricane warning with the core of Imelda's wind and rain expected to make a direct hit or slide just south of the islands late yesterday. This after Hurricane Humberto brushed by the archipelago on Tuesday. The once mighty Humberto has deteriorated, losing its tropical status as it combined with a front swinging over the ocean. Imelda was a Category 2 hurricane with sustained winds of 100 miles per hour and was centered 270 miles west-southwest of Bermuda.
Coming up, a suspected gas explosion.
And the Spotify founder is stepping down.
Stay with us. There's more WCMO NewsCenter 15 after the break.
At Marietta College, teamwork goes beyond athletics. At Marietta, we promote individuality, creativity, and resilience. Whoever you are, wherever you're from, we are Pile Nation. This is the time, this is the place. We are pioneers. We are Marietta College.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
I think it goes around.
Let's go. We gotta get you in practice.
And it's set!
The Colorectal Cancer Alliance wants you to know a lot of things in life are preventable. Colon cancer is common and deadly, but that's also preventable. The Alliance is doing its part to end colorectal cancer. Now do yours. Get involved. And if you're 45 or older, talk to your doctor about the colon cancer screening options available to you. Go to colorectalcancer.org to learn more. Oh boy.
Yeah!
Welcome back. A suspected gas explosion caused the incinerator shaft of a 20-story Bronx public housing building to collapse Wednesday morning, sending bricks, dust, and debris crashing into the street. No injuries have been reported, but firefighters, police, and utility crews are on scene, and a full investigation is underway. Witnesses described a loud boom and clouds of smoke while rescue dogs searched the rubble. The collapse highlights ongoing safety concerns in New York City's aging public housing system, which has long faced issues like mold, heat outages, and crumbling infrastructure.
Spotify founder Daniel Ek is stepping down as CEO to become executive chairman, while Gustav Söderström and Alex Norström will take over as co-CEOs on January 1st. Ek says the change reflects how the company has already been operating, with the pair handling daily strategy and operations, while he focuses on long-term vision, global growth, and new technologies like AI. Spotify, now with over 700 million users, has reshaped the music industry, but its shares dropped more than 5% after the announcement.
Marietta's October 1st, Friday, from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. brings a historically haunted theme with late shopping, dining specials, live music, pop-up art, and haunted history tours. Highlights include a free Putnam Street concert, country star Lori Morgan at People's Bank Theater, the Sanderson Sisters, First City Records soft opening, and John Richards performing at Over the Moon Pub and Amp Pizza. Hidden Marietta's Ghost Tour begins at 9 p.m. downtown, first Friday's run, February to December.
Marietta City Council's Water and Sewer Committee reviewed 2 resolutions on a proposed Class 2 injection well near the city's water supply. Resolution 79 would form a task force to study risks and report by December 31st, while Resolution 80 authorizes legal action against the state over the permit. Debate centered on whether to require a mandamus action or allow broader legal options. Both measures return to full council Thursday at 7:30 p.m. in the Armory.
Coming up, a tattoo convention is approaching, and Little Muskingum Watershed Association sets fall foliage tour.
And a 10-foot statue of Tina Turner was unveiled.
Stay with us.
Well, we're certainly experiencing a warm range of temperatures so far this fall. but we'll have a look at more details of your 5-day forecast coming up after the break. Stay tuned.
Mo. This Movember, the moustache is calling once more. Raise funds, save lives. Sign up at Movember.com.
There's a place for everyone at Marietta College. Our place is here as esports competitors. This is Marietta College Esports.
Welcome back. The Little Muskingum Watershed Association in Washington County will hold its 36th annual Fall Foliage Tour October 11th and 12th. The driving tour on Ohio 26 north of Marietta will feature the natural autumnal beauty of the leaves changing colors with 10 featured stops along the way with special events and vendors. Hours for the tour are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, October 11th, and 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday, October 12th.
A local tattoo artist has organized a 3-day convention in Marietta. Organized by Chase Chauvin of the Monkey's Uncle Tattoo Shop, the Bizarre Bazaar Tattoo Convention will be held Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the New Tower Event and Conference Center on Tennis Center Drive. The convention is from noon to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday, and noon to 6 p.m. on Sunday. Admission is $10 to the convention, where the artists will offer tattoos.
A 10-foot statue of rock and roll queen Tina Turner was unveiled Saturday in the rural Tennessee community where she grew up before becoming a Grammy-winning singer. The statue was revealed during a ceremony at a park in Brownsville, located about an hour drive east of Memphis. The statue shows Turner with her signature wild hairdo and holding a microphone as if she was singing on stage. Let's move on to Hollywood news today. It's official. Lady Gaga adds shows to her Mayhem Ball tour.
And Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson sing Neil Diamond in Song Sung Blue.
Here's Madeline with the Hollywood Minute.
Hi everyone. Fresh off winning 4 trophies at the MTV Video Music Awards, including Artist of the Year, Lady Gaga is extending her Mayhem Ball tour. After January shows in Japan, she'll return to the U.S. next Valentine's Day with 21 North American shows currently scheduled in 2 months, coast to coast. Tickets are on sale now, and Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson play struggling musicians who form a Neil Diamond tribute band in Song Sung Blue. The musical drama about following your dreams is based on the true story from the 2008 documentary of the same name. Jim Belushi, Fisher, Stevens, and others round out the star-studded cast. Song Sung Blue arrives in theaters December 25. That's all I have from Hollywood for now. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Madeline. Fall has finally arrived, at least for now.
I wonder what the temperatures will look like next week.
Well, Landon is here with the details. Landon, what can we expect from Mother Nature for the rest of this week?
Well, Brandon, one thing we can definitely expect is for the temperatures to more or less taper off. But first, taking a look at our lovely nation, the weather patterns of our lovely nation of the United States of America, you can see that in the western parts of the country, particularly the states of California, Oregon, and Washington, are experiencing some slight bits of rain. And as our good buddy Jackson mentioned a little bit ago, Hurricane Imelda is continuing its descent through the Bahamas, Cuba, and the other tropical island nations throughout the Caribbean Sea. So they're in for quite a wavy time in the next few days, assuming they're not there already. And they probably are very jealous of us up here in the Mid Ohio Valley, because as you can see in the tri-state area of Ohio, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania, it's a relatively calm day today. No precipitation, not very strong winds. So it's a very calm, cool, collected day today. And that calmness will be continuing on a bit as we get rolling on into the weekend. We'll talk about that now that we're going to enter the 5-day forecast. Tomorrow, Friday, we'll continuing our calmness with cloudy conditions and an expected high of 76. The temperatures will slightly spike upwards, not by much, but a few degrees on Saturday with an expected high of 79, continuing on with the sunny conditions. And those conditions will continue on for the churchgoers on Sunday. And as we begin entering the next work week on Monday, the temperatures will still more or less be consistent, but slightly less sunny with a bit more cloudy conditions. And then things will start cooling down a little bit on Tuesday, not again, marginally so, with an expected high of 78 and rainy conditions. Now, with that said, skipping ahead to the rest of the next week a little bit, when the rain starts on Tuesday, it'll continue a little bit into Wednesday, but by the time next Thursday rolls around, when Marietta College goes on fall break, the rain more or less should be done. So, yeah, by all means, do what you need to do to prepare for whatever it is you're going to do this next weekend, and celebrate the lovely season that is fall. It's very beautiful outside, very park-esque imagery and scenes out here along the campus of Marietta College, and I very much enjoy coming back to it every year. But I'll talk to you a little bit more about that at the end of the show. Until then, back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Landon. When we come back, Zion and CJ will join us with an update from the world of sports.
See you guys in a few.
We always support you at Girl Scouts. We're together, we can do big things. Make it your year of friendship at Girl Scouts.
I never chew tobacco.
I don't drink much.
Never smoked a cigarette in my life.
HPV. Isn't that about cervical cancer?
What does that have to do with oral cancer? HPV? Didn't know that.
Thanks for staying with us. Joining us now for sports is Zion and CJ.
Boys, why don't you tell us about it?
A'ja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces will face the Phoenix Mercury in the WNBA Finals starting Friday in Las Vegas. The defending champions are chasing a rare third title in 4 years, a feat only Houston achieved in the league's early days. The Aces rallied from a shaky midseason to win 16 straight and secure the number 2 seed, then survived 2 tough playoff series to reach the finals. This year marks the first best-of-7 format for the championship.
Marietta College junior Nathan DeMuth was named OAC Football Special Teams Player of the Week on Monday, September 29th. DeMuth drilled a 30-yard field goal as time expired to lift the Pioneers to a 24-21 road victory over Capital University. University, preserving their unbeaten record. He also went a perfect 3 for 3 on extra points so far this season. DeMuth has hit 8 for 10 PATs and 1 for 3 field goals, a total of 11 points, ranking third on the team. And the 3-0 Pioneers will face off at Ohio Northern University on the road Saturday, October 4th at 2 p.m.
The New Jersey Devils signed defenseman Luke Hughes to a 7-year, $63 million contract, keeping him under contract through the 2031-32 season at a $9 million cap hit. Hughes, who is 22, missed nearly 2 weeks of training camp while negotiations were ongoing, but will join practice Thursday. He has 93 points in his 155 career regular season games and 2 points in 4 playoff appearances, averaging 20 minutes a night. Jack Hughes, his brother, said he expects Luke to take on a bigger responsibility this season, including running the top power play.
The Marietta College men's golf team captured the Francescan Fall Invitational title Saturday, September 27th at the Stubblefield Steubenville Country Club, finishing eighth strokes ahead of the runner-up St. Vincent. The Pioneers shot a team score of 303, topping a field that included St. Vincent 311, Washington and Jefferson 312, Muskingum 313, Grove City 315, Geneva 332, LaRoche 347. Aiden Hudson led Marietta with a 73 tie for third, followed by Carson Moore in fifth with a 74. Andrew Corner and Jeremiah each shot 78 to tie for ninth, while Kelson McCurdy 79 placed him for a tie for 12th. That's all we have for you now. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, guys. And back at the desk with us is Landon for a last look at the forecast.
Well, to quickly sum it up, we'll be experiencing a high of 76 tomorrow, and the temperatures will be more or less stabilizing as we go into the weekend, tapering off about 78 to 79 into the next work week on Monday, before we get start experiencing a bit of a temperature cool down on Tuesday with a chance of rain continuing on into Wednesday. But now rest assured, if we read the data right, then said rain we'll be experiencing in the middle of next week should be over in time for fall break. Great for you guys because the students at Marietta College will get a break next week to do whatever fun things they want to do, but that's unfortunate for you guys because that means we won't be here to deliver the news next week. But we'll be back. We'll all be back Thursday, October 16th. So thanks for watching.
Thanks, Landon. That's all the time we have for today. From all of us here at WCMO NewsCenter 15, Marietta College Broadcasting, thanks again for joining us. You can catch us Thursdays at 12:30 and 6:30 during most weeks of the semester, or you can search for WCMO Television on YouTube.com. See you next time, and we hope you have a nice day.